got myself a wee job as a receptionist in the emergency department. Oh, I just love it, for I love helping people. But best of all, I've got 8 hours a day away from Dad.
Quick, Ma, quick! Get a doctor. It's an emergency.
What's wrong with you?
I'm dying.
Oh my God, you're dying.
Of a hangover, yes.
What?
This hangover, it's desperate. It's the worst one of Hudson's Rangers got promoted. There's no Alka-Seltzer in the house.
That is not an emergency.
Of course it is. If I don't get rid of this hangover, then I can't go back to the pub an hour and start drinking again.
A hangover is not an emergency. This is the emergency department. The emergency department. The clue is in the title.
All right, but I still need to see a doctor.
What for?
Well, you see, I've got a cough.
Not an emergency.
Oh, my bad back's playing up again.
Not an emergency.
I've got a wart.
Not an emergency.
I'm constipated.
Always knew you were full of it.
Surely there's something you could do for me.
Not unless it is an emergency.
I've got a bit of chewing gum stuck in my hair.
That has been there for ages. That is not an emergency.
This is accident and emergency.
Not anymore, it's not. It is the emergency department. If you have a wee accident, go to your medicine cabinet or go to your pharmacist or your GP at minor injuries unit or the GP out of hours service.
Aye, but they're no crack.
Look, you are wasting my time. You're wasting your time, you're wasting the doctors and the nurses' time, and you are wasting the NHS money. So don't come to the emergency department unless it is a bloomin' emergency.
Well, what is an emergency?
Well, if you have chest pains, severe abdominal pain, collapse, were unconscious, had a stroke, cut veins, severe trauma, or burns.
Jeez, you'd have to be pretty unlucky to have all that.
Well, any one of those, and this is the place for you. Like, for instance, if you can dander in here with your mates and sit down and have a cup of tea and eat crisps, this is probably not the place for you. Everybody loves the health service. So do the NHS a favour. Only come to the emergency department if it is an emergency.
All right, I get the message. We shouldn't misuse the NHS.
Exactly.
I'll just go home.
Good.
Now, get me an ambulance and tell him to stop at a chippy.
An ambulance is not a taxi.
Right away. Ma, quick, it's an emergency.
What is it?
See, since you've been working here, I've had to make my own dinner.
Well, what's the emergency?
How do you work the microwave?